going on, everyone? Odie Matthews here, and this week we are going to take a look at the WANDRD Packable 18-liter Veer 18-liter Packable bag. Now, I meant to do this review a lot sooner because the bag was delivered to me early bird special, blah blah blah, on Kickstarter. I had it pretty early. I've actually had it for a while, and I wanted to do a review sooner, but I really wanted to test this bag and kind of put it through the ringer first before I presented it to you guys, so you could have an accurate, and I could also have an accurate understanding and feel of what this bag really is. So I apologize that I might be a little bit behind compared to other people out there that have had this bag and done reviews. So off the top, you know, I'm a big fan of WANDRD. They're one of my favorite companies. The WANDRD Veer, no, this is the WANDRD Veer. The WANDRD Provoke pack was the backpack that kind of got me started in all this years and years ago. WANDRD's been an amazing company. Their Kickstarters are always wonderful and smooth, and this bag is no exception from their wonderful line of products that they produce. And I think that if you're looking for a good packable bag, I'll just say this off the top, this is a good one to get. It has a lot of cool features. It's very easy to use. It's very easy to pack away. It's comfortable. It's got good minimal organization. It's just a really robust and nice bag. It also looks really cool. I like the other color options. I'll put some of them up. Boom, boom, right there, right there. I got it in the black as always. But honestly, just off the top, this is a really good, solid bag. If you're on the fence and you already know a lot about this bag and you're like, I would say get it. I really like it. I like the features. Like I said, it's a good bag. And with that, let's get into the details. Okay, so the cool thing about WANDRD's Veer Packable 18-liter bag, and that's the last time I'm gonna say the full title, is the additional features and / add-ons that you can get for this thing. This thing is a packable bag, which means it can be stowed away. It is loose, it's got no structure to it. This can actually be folded into itself at the top, where you just kind of, you know, tuck it away into itself. I don't like doing this because of this reason right here. Then you kind of get this big, I'm not going to do the whole, well, I guess I am going to do the whole thing. You get this pouch, and I have found when using this bag, when I use like my Peak Design travel bag or my Topo travel bag, a bigger travel bag like a 40-liter plus, that just laying this bag flat on top or on the bottom of my clothes or packing cubes or whatever takes up a lot less space. And that is one thing to note with this bag, is it takes up practically no space, even with the add-on inflatable features that I'm about to talk about. It lays pretty darn flat, as most packable bags are supposed to do. And I really like that because then it takes up less space in the bag, like I said. When you fold it into itself, the only reason I would do that is if I wanted a pillow on the plane, because it's comfortable when it's kind of packed away into itself, and it would honestly make kind of a cool travel pillow. I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but you kind of get 2 for 1, so that's something to think about. Okay, let's talk about the inflatable features. The first one that they have is their inflatable back panel. Now, the thing I will say about this is for some people, it might fall a little flat. Get it? Because you inflate it and it's flat. So this, I really like the idea behind this. The only thing is it's not as sturdy as I want it to be. It's just a quick, blow up. And then if you unzip the top of the bag right here, there's a spot that's got like a little mesh pouch that divides it from the rest of the bag, and it just fits. I'm not good at doing things one-handed. It just fits right in that little spot right there. I don't know if you can see. And then, you know, this just kind of folds over it, and then you get the Velcro, and you have the spine of the bag. It makes it a little less flimsy, and it makes it a little bit more comfortable on your back. And then you can just deflate it, and then it'll go back to being packable. What I do is, because the nozzle is right here, whenever I'm using this bag, I just deflate it like that, and it deflates super easy. And then with just leaving it in the bag, if I pass out on screen from blowing these things up all the time, you call an ambulance, even though it'll be days afterwards. And then it just really inflates. You don't have to remove it from the bag because of the way that it fits in there. And I think that is awesome. I love that. I love the inflatable back panel. Does it do a whole lot? It depends on it depends on what you like, not what you are, who you are. For me, it does a lot. For me, I really like having it. I think it adds a little bit more sturdiness to it. Could it be better? Absolutely, but for what it is and the fact that it's included, it is a pretty nice product. I really like it. I think it's a cool feature that a lot of inflatable bags don't offer, because when you pack them out, you know, the structural integrity of the bag can kind of be compromised a little bit, but having an inflatable back panel does help, and I think this bag does that really well. And part of the reason I think it does that really well is because it carries its weight very nicely and evenly across your back. And the other inflatable thing that we're going to talk about comes in this nice little pouchy pouch, and that's their inflatable camera cue. Now this is an addition that you can buy as well. I went ahead and got it with my Kickstarter because I felt like it was something that I would use, because one thing that I've mentioned before with any bag that's a camera bag, you know, the WANDRD Provoke, Boundary Supply, any one of those that, you know, have that camera side, the peak everyday bag that had that side camera access, is you're not going to always be able to take that bag for your camera equipment and also bring everything you need for a bigger trip. Like if I'm taking the Peak Design 40 liter bag or the WANDRD Hexad Access duffel, I might not be able to bring that with me when I'm climbing up Mount Rushmore to take pictures, and then I'm going to get arrested because you're not supposed to climb up the front of Mount Rushmore. So something like this, where you have an inflatable camera cube in this bag where it carries everything you need and that can all lay flat on top, is a really nice feature. So this is the same kind of general setup. It just blows up, and then it is honestly, it is just a little cube. I obviously can't show you with a camera because I'm using my camera to record, but it'll fit my Canon Rebel in here nicely with the standard lens, the telescopic lens. I think it would fit in here. Actually, it would fit in here, but you'd have a little bit of a harder time getting a camera in there, I feel. I don't think you can get the camera with the telescopic lens on there, just in case you're one of those people that want to photograph Mars. Be cautious of that. But as for just bringing a basic, very basic camera setup, like what I think most general photographers would use, this works perfectly. And then it just has a Velcro top, and that's it. And with this, we can move into the bag, and I'll show you how all this works together. So with that, we'll get to the pockets. Okay, since we're talking about the camera cube, I will go ahead and show you where that goes. On the side of the bag, you have a side access pocket, and the zipper can clippy dippy right here, and then it's an anti-theft thing, I guess. Or it keeps it from flapping all ½ inch. But this is side access compartment to the bag, and that is your main compartment, and it's just a big empty chasm. But this little Velcro, not Velcro, this is mesh. This little mesh with a elastic bit. But this little mesh bit, that is where this camera cube fits in, just snuggle like a baby. And okay, and the camera cube fits right in there, and then you have access to your camera equipment. Now, if I'm always going to be on the go, I like to just tuck that away, and then it's just right here on the side of the bag, so you can just easily, you know, while you're on the move, you got your own little personal camera cube right there. And that's really cool. I really like that. And it honestly, it doesn't take up that much room in the whole entirety of the bag. You still have plenty of room for your everyday stuff. But as a photography daily carry bag that you would bring with you on a big trip, this works really well with the photography insert. I really like it. But for the rest of this, we're going to take this out, and we're going to look at the rest of these pockets as we move forward. With the front of the bag, this is your quick access, and it opens like this. K25 K25 Toiletry bag. I'll link it below. Check it out. They're awesome. Anyways, this is a quick access pocket. It's just a pocket. I mean, there's no organization in here. It's literally just a pocket for, you know, whatever you would bring on the go with you while you're out and about. Sunglasses work really well. Yep, we do. Oh, okay. Drop everything while I'm at it. You know, you could throw your sunglasses in there. You could throw, you know, your cell phone in there, and whatever else you want to put in there. I mean, it's up to you. It's your pocket. But that is your basic quick access pocket on the front of the bag. But you do have another quick access type compartment up here at the top. Where I showed you that this bag folds into itself is a nice little flat pocket at the top of the bag. This is where I put most of my quick access type stuff. My sunglass case, wallet, or my phone. One, not all, because this bag is flimsy, so it really couldn't hold that much weight without it kind of like giving it a weird shape. But this is your main quick access compartment that you have right here. It works really well for that. Snacks, anything like that. It's a great little front compartment. And below that there is another zipper where I showed you that you put in the back panel, and this is like the top compartment access to the main part of the bag. So you have that side access for the bag, and then you have the front top main compartment right here. I don't know why I just did that. That made me lose my whole train of thought. You have your top access, and then you also on this side have your side access. You have two ways to get into the main compartment of this bag. And then lastly, because there's not much on this bag, just a big old waddle bottle pocket on the side here. I would show you with my Camelback chute, but because it's such a heavy water bottle, this is like a normal water bottle size. This is a beer. I hope I don't get in trouble for doing that. But you know, it's a deep pocket. It works perfectly for regular water bottles or beer if you want to do that. Oh, golly, I have an actual water bottle. Fits in there perfectly, nice and snug, easy to use. It's a deep pocket. You're not worried about it coming off, out. It is lifted off the bag just a little bit, so it is a nice, perfect elevated water bottle pocket, nice and deep. Perfect for bottles of all shapes and sizes. And then we'll talk about these straps for just a second. The reason I'm not going to go into depth on these straps like I do on a lot of other bags is just because they're basic, lightweight, packable backpack straps. Are they comfortable? Yes. Do they hurt after a while if your bag is heavy? Yes. That's just how it is. But in terms of, you know, they breathe pretty nice. The back panel breathes as nice as it can without having air channel flows on it. But I mean, overall, I really think this bag is comfortable. You know, it's got a great latch, waist strap, latch strap, sternum strap. That's the one we're looking for. It's got a great sternum strap. You know, it's easy to adjust. It's, you know, it's just your basic packable travel bag. I'm 5'8", 165 pounds. This is not packed out, obviously, but it is a good size, a good feel, and a good fit. It's a very comfortable bag. WANDRD did a great job at designing. They went from designing, you know, photography bags to big ass duffel bags, and then they came out all in right field and made this incredible packable bag. I think it works really well. There's some other packable bags out there that are pretty good as well. Air has a good packable bag in their Go, what is it called? Go Selection, Go Production, Go Air Go Collection. That's what it is. They have a good one. I mentioned in my travel tip video, there's this one by Ykk. It's not your typical travel bag. It is packable, but it's also a dry-proof water, the dry-proof water bags. This works really well as a packable bag, especially if you're doing like hiking or camping, stuff like this. This works really well, packs flat. There are other ones out there. Matador Up has a couple. Check them out. MatadorUp.com has a lot of cool travel little accessories. Video on them probably coming relatively soon. But WANDRD did a great job with this packable bag. I really like it. I think it works well. I think it looks nice. Their other colors are nice as well. It gets the job done. There's not much to this bag. Oh, there is this, the handle. Look, we all know how I feel about handles on this channel, and I think that they're very important. But I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty wimpy handle. But it's also a pretty wimpy bag in terms of size and weight. This bag weighs like next to nothing. This handle does fine for it. You know, anything bigger would be kind of weird because it's a packable bag, but ultimately this isn't something that you're slinging around and everything. It's something that you're packing away, you're throwing on, you're going out. I also realized I forgot to mention the zippers. I guess I'm just like all over the place. I told myself I was gonna write a script for this one, and I was like, no, I don't need a script for this one. I need a script apparently. These are weather guard zipper that you have here. I don't know if these are These are Ykk zippers. All the zippers on this bag, for being flimsy, feel really nice and they don't get caught. Again, when this bag is packed out, it holds its shape very nicely. If you have a lot of heavy stuff in that top compartment, it's going to bend. If you have a lot of heavy stuff at the bottom, this is going to be flimsy. It is a very nice bag to pack away. It works great for travel, gym, everyday use, commuter. I use it for a lot of different things to make sure I had a wide variety to kind of know what I was coming at this angle from. And honestly, gym bag, packable bag, daily bag, it works well for all of those. And with that, that is all I have to really say about this bag. If you have any comments or questions, put them below. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to know about this bag. If you have any other questions about it, if you want to see more photos or videos, just let me know. We'll get together. We'll have a water and I'll show you some more videos and pictures, whatever you need. If there's anything about this bag, if you have this bag, let me know how you like it. As always, if you could leave a like on this video, that helps out a ton. Subscribe if you want more content. Other than that, it's been a great day, and I'll see you guys next week.